Hey everybody, welcome back, and I am here to show you. Last month, the month of March, I did a details video series, and the month of April I'm going to do a how-to series of different things. So there's 4 weeks. I'm only going to do one a week because I'm trying to think of things for the reborning situation, things you can do for yourself, what you can make, and all of that. So this is one of those. I got a kit here. This is my sample kit because I don't have an actual kit that's ready to be put together or anything. But I wanted to show you how to put, once it's painted and everything, how to put the baby together. Because I don't think a lot of people know how it works and so forth. So this body I got is for like a toddler one, and this is one where it has the jointed, I'll show you everything, but it has 3/4 arms and legs. So in this body I've got a head. These parts don't go together, they're all different parts. Like 2 arms are different sizes, 2 legs are different sizes. These are my sample ones that my test strips. And this is my head that I was practicing learning rooting. And I've got it mapped and all that. I'm actually not going to put it together, but put it together so I can show you what to do. And I forgot one thing to get out, and I will do that right now. And a real important part, actually. Okay, so you need the kit. When you buy a kit, all you get is the head, the arms, and the legs. That's all you get. To put it together, you're going to need rings and plugs. Because you want to plug up the head. This isn't the one that goes with this, but you plug up the head, and you're going to plug the arms and the legs. You're going to plug these holes. And sometimes, depending on the kit, when you buy the kit, it'll have a little chart and it'll tell you what size rings to get. So you can get these for the neck, so you'll be able to move the head, and the arms, it goes right into this crease. You'll get arms and you'll get leg ones. Sometimes it doesn't require rings. In that aspect, when you put it together, you just won't do this super tight when you put the legs and stuff on. And you're going to need some weight if you want to weight it. If you don't want to weight it, then you just use your polyfill. And that's what I got right here, is some polyfill. And there's all kinds of different ones to get. I've got, I just get what's at Walmart, and it's soft. I get the soft one, but there's even softer stuff that you can get. It's more expensive. So you can either stuff the arms, but if you want to weight it, then you're going to fill it with some glass beads in here. Now they've got this other stuff, what's it called? Fat pellets. You can only use that in the body. You cannot use it in the vinyl. There's a reaction that happens. So if you're going to weight it, you're going to get some of this stuff, and it's like dirt. It's like sand, but it's glass beads. And it's pretty much what they use for sandblasting. At least that's where I get mine from. I get it from abrasive something. I'll link where I get my kits and this stuff. I'll link that down below. So you've painted your baby. It's all done. Now you got to put it together. So you've weighted it, you've stuffed it, you got your rings, you got everything on here. So when you buy the kit, when you buy the body, because you got to buy the body separately, you buy these things separately, you buy that, all of this is separate. The only thing in a kit is the actual head and the arms and the legs. So I buy the less expensive bodies, so they come with strings. You can either use the strings or you can buy zip ties. And I just got mine at my local hardware store. And the problem with that is the tips right here are bigger. But you can order, you can probably go to eBay or anything else, you can get the micro ones, the smaller ones. But I really don't care. But if you're going to do these for people, you might want to invest in the micro ones. But I got a whole package of these. I'm going to use these up. So you take the strings out and you re-thread it in. So I'm going to take the arm one out. Take this out. It just comes right out. Pull it out. And there's two little holes. You see the holes right there? So you got it facing you. So when it goes through, you got to hook it together. So you want to make sure that it goes in the correct way. Otherwise, you got to pull it out and do it again. So I got it facing me. So the end of this is facing me. So when it comes through the other side, it'll go in the correct way. So if I'm going too fast, just holler down at the bottom and your questions, and I'll do what I can to answer them. Okay, so I've got it to the other side. So now they're both, it went through. So when you put it together, now I'm going to cut this after, so it's okay. You want to feed it in there, which sometimes is hard because it's plastic and it doesn't want to bend right. So you just shrink up the hole and put it in so it makes that clicky noise. That clicky noise. And squeeze it back out. And then this is an arm, so I'm going to put the arm in here. And now the front is, all these little thingies will be in the back. So you want to make sure that's in the back. See, this is the front. That's the back. So you want to put your arm in. And I usually just put it up by the ring where it would be and just push this. I pre-do this before I'm ready. I'll get it ready so I can just stick it in there. And then, this isn't the right arm for this, obviously, because this is a full arm. I think both my arms are full, so it's going to look funny. But anyway, the gist of it is the same. So you're going to put that on, and you're going to tighten it. And then you're going to do your other one the exact same way, and the same with the legs. Exact same way. And then, when you get to the head, okay, let me take that off. You're going to, 3/4, you're going to stuff this with polyfill. So it's nice and stuffed, but don't make it look like it's muscle. So when you get the legs on and everything, this is going to be all stuffed, and you're going to put the legs in there and stuff. The next part is to weigh. I always put some polyfill down at the bottom to fill in the bum. To fill in the bum part. Probably till about right here. You know, 1/4 of the way up. And then you're going to take a stocking, just a knee-high stocking. I've already cut this one. And you're going to, I'll tie a knot because I already cut the foot part off. But if you're using the bottom foot part, the foot would be down here and you would cut like halfway up the stocking so you have like what I had left over. So you're going to put the foot part inside here and you're going to open this up, and I'd use a funnel. I used an old Mountain Dew cap. I take the cap off and I put it in here and I dump some of the beads in here so it'll fill up. It'll be inside here. What you think, you know, it's all based on what you think. So what I do is I fill it up almost halfway, and then I'll go over, I have a scale, I'll weigh it, and I know what I want the baby to weigh, so I'll guesstimate. And then I'll put some more polyfill on top of that one and fill it. And then I will put another one of these in here for the top part of the body. And if you want it to smell, you'll get the wafer, the powder wafer. I have one right here that I've cut. I cut them in half because I put one in the body and one in the head. And so I'll cut this and I'll put it, well, I didn't used to put it in the stocking. I used to just stick it in the body. But you can put it inside the glass beads if you want. And then as soon as you got the weight, you tie it off, put it in here, more polyfill, another stocking, fill it, put a powder in the top one, and then tie it off, and then you fill it, the polyfill, the rest of the way so it's nice and squishy. And then you can take it over and weigh it, because you're going to know when you weigh this, the arms and the legs, you're going to take it over and weigh it. So it might be a pound. So you know you want your baby to weigh anywhere from 3 pounds to 4 pounds on up. So you do the first, you can fill a couple of the stockings ahead of time if the body's big enough to open. And you can put everything over there and weigh it, see how much it's going to be. And say you want it to be 4 pounds, and with the legs, the arms, and the body, it comes to 3 pounds, 5 ounces. So you know you can fill the head. You put, you get a stocking, you put some poly in there, polyfill in there. Then you put a stocking in there, put some glass beads in there, and then you take it over and weigh it all together, and you should be close to your 4 pounds. So that's how I weighed it and everything. Everybody does it differently, but that's how I do it. But I wanted to show you how to put it together. So you're going to learn how to do that. So I will be right back. My cat's meowing. Okay, I'm back. My kitty had to go out. So this is pretty much what you're going to need. Pantyhose, well, knee highs. The body, the kit, the rings and plugs. If you're going to use zip ties, some zip ties. A powder wafer if you're going to use a powder wafer. Glass beads. Polyfill. And I think that's it. That's all you're going to need. And then you just, how you want it weighted, you know. So that's about it. I think I went over everything. Pretty sure. So you just, I mean, if you have a full, I was going to show you what the inside of this looks like. Okay. And these are the ones that are 3/4 that are on a joint. So inside the arm and in the legs, there's this plastic thing. Okay. And inside where the arms go is another one that has this in it. And so that makes it so it'll move like that. So if this should ever break, I don't know if you can replace these. I imagine you can, but I don't know. Like I got this from Bountiful Baby. I would have to contact them to find out if you could get the plastic things. If you can't, then you'd have to get a whole new body. But I don't see why you would have to do that. You might be able to go to the hardware store and find something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. It hasn't happened to me yet. So, I've seen it online though in one of my groups I'm in. Is it ripped right here where the plastic is, not on the seams, but where the plastic is, where it rubs. So that's what it looks like inside there. I don't know how they get these on. Kind of interesting though. I don't know. Cool. Pretty neato. Anyway, so that's what you need. Any other questions? Comment below and I'll see if I can help you out. So there's one of my how-tos for you. How to put the kit together once it's finished. And I will talk to y'all again soon. Like, subscribe, and share. We'll see y'all later.